Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpogaming and another Arc Raiders video. Well, the new Headwinds update is live and the trophy display is here. And Ferocious Foes is page 3. Today we're going to show you how you can get Arc Performance Sales, Shredder Gyros, and of course Leaper Posts and Bastion Sales the easy way. You know what to do. Lego! Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Start off with Bastion Sales. We need 5 of those bad boys. You just need to take out a Bastion. You can easily get this done at the Hidden Bunker event on the spaceport, right by the fuel lines. There are going to be 2 of these that spawn in over here. And well, you only need 5 Bastion shells. You can get these from just defeating 1. So essentially, you can pretty much do this on any map. But I just found this to be a whole lot easier in my opinion. You got 2, and of course you got 2 chances to get 5 sales. You will get this in 1 run. That's why I say this is the easy way to get it done. And on top of that, 9 times out of 10, there's probably some other raiders that should be helping you out. So, you know, it's probably shouldn't be a mad dash to the Bastion sales. But yeah, you should have a little bit of help as well. So GG's right there. For me, I found this to be the easiest way to get it done. Very consistent. The only problem with this is that the Hidden Bunker event doesn't spawn in a whole lot. But whenever it do, count easy 5 sales. For sure, done and done. As you're seeing right here, all you have to do is just loot the Bastion. There is 1 sale right there. And well, here comes number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. And I get 6 of these too. You know, I basically had the whole loot to myself, which is pretty cool. But if other guys are over here as well, you might get 1, you might get 2, you know, you might have to take out another Bastion. That's why I say, come to the spaceport and do it on the Hidden Bunker event. Not only do you have 1 that spawn in, you have 2 of these bad boys that spawn in. So double the chances just in case there are a lot of loot whores over here and everybody is rushing for the Bastion sale. You never know, my dude. And just like that, we pretty much are done and done. 1 more search over here, and yeah, we not only are getting our Bastion shells, but we are getting some of those other arc pieces that I needed as well, which you need too. So GG's right there. We need 10 of those bad boys as far as the arc sales are concerned. And yeah, we got plenty of Bastions sales too. Everything's looking good. Come right over the hill and you should run into another Bastion, and there is a Bombardier that should be patrolling over here as well. So 2 Bastions, 1 Bombardier. That is exactly why we're over here. And as you can see, plenty of people are tossing off Wolfpack rounds, and I go into the foray as well, and bam, well, that Bombardier is down. And we finished taking out that Bastion, and I pick up a couple of more sales. So I had plenty of sales as well, and some arc performance steel too, which you need 10 of them too. So just come over here and do that. If you need the arc performance steel, you can get that easy peasy from defeating the Bastions, and you get the Bastion cells too. All right, moving along. Next up, we have Shredder Gyros, or Shredder Gyros, depending on how you want to pronounce it. But we need 5 of these bad boys. So we headed over to Stellar, and we're going to pick off some of these enemies, right? So we headed and take out some shredders. You can have some spawning in at the lobby metro exit, and we can have some at the sandbox, 2 of them, 1 up top, 1 at the bottom. 2 of them can spawn in over here at the medical bay, and 1 also down at the extraction point in the loading bay. So first thing first, I spawned in super late. So I immediately headed over here to where I thought a shredder would spawn in, and well, it just didn't spawn in over here like I thought it would. And up top too. But hey, that's what happens sometimes when you spawn in late to a raid. But I digress. I know where a whole bunch of these spawn in at. So I was like, you know what? The timer is in my favor a little bit, because if they're not here, they probably are going to spawn back in as the countdown timer ticks down. So I decided, you know what? The lobby is right over here. So I'm gonna come over here and run over here to the lobby, because right over here at the lobby extract, you know, there is another shredder that can spawn in. So GG's. So first thing first, I ran over here to check, see if there was some extra loot. I mean, you never know. Some people might skip some stuff, but no shredders, no loot. So bang, all right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and over here and make a left. And guess what? I ran into a shredder, just like I knew I would. Not really, but you never know. That's why we check these things. So a shredder did spawn in over here and was hanging out at the loading extract. So GG's. What you want to do is take out those thrusters, aim for the thrusters. If you have yourself a lovely hole cracker, hit it with 2 on both sides, then you'll be down for the count. If not, you want to take a couple shots to knock down that shredder and go ahead and pick up the shredder gyro. And just like that, we're pretty much done. See, right over here by the lobby metro. GG's. Now after that, I decided, you know what? Let me go ahead and just double back. So that's exactly what I did. So I doubled back and went right back over here, and guess what? Shredder spawned in. So thank goodness I didn't hang out over here, but boom, another shredder right here. So like I said, the shredders do spawn in even more as the countdown timer ticks down. The closer it gets to 0, the more those shredders will spawn in, especially over there at the medical bay. All right, so if you come in here and it's a little late, still check those spots that I told you, especially at the extraction points. They'll be definitely hanging out over there, and you'll be doing some raiders some favors. Next up, we have the Leaper Pulse Unit. You need 10 of these, and by far, this took the longest. I went over here to the Blue Gate to get this done. You can get it done wherever you have Leapers spawn in. There's one that can spawn over here at this spot right over here at the Ruined Homestead. Pretty consistent. The problem is, I would say 6 times out of 10, there's a run for the Leaper. Some people should be shooting at it when you come over here. If not, you in luck, right? But even then, out of nowhere, 2 or 3 people will start showing up out of nowhere and just running towards the Leaper and grabbing the unit. Sometimes there's 2. Most of the times, they're 1. I don't know how many times I came over here, dealt so much damage to it, and out of nowhere 2 or 3 people came over here and looted it before I had a chance to, and I'm like literally like right in front of it. I have no idea where they come from, you know? Anyway, it's crazy, bro. So not only this spot is good, but there is another spot that is good too. But the problem is, like I said, like I was saying, out of nowhere, you know, people will come over here and loot it. Trust me when I tell you this. So you could get lucky and you can be over here by yourself, but I highly doubt it. And I barely got lucky right here and barely got in front of this dude. So yeah, got 1 unit down, and then I head to the extraction point and then wash, rinse, repeat after I go to the next spot. Hopefully nobody has taken out this dude, but there should be one over here near the reinforced reception. Just hanging out over here is sometimes roam a little bit down, so just search for it. But there's another one that can spawn in over here, and it's a good spot over here too because you have a lot of space by the door for cover, right? So makes it super easy to take this guy out, right? So you really don't have to worry about you know, a lot of people coming over here and looting it too. It may be, you know, 1, maybe 2 guys because they was coming up from getting their loot on it, and they might help you shooting and they might loot it. You never know, you know, but in my opinion, this is still a good spot to come over here and deal some damage to the Leaper, and then hopefully you'll get your Leaper unit. But like I said before, this just took the most amount of time. And on top of that, there's Rocketeers that hang out in the second spot too, FYI. So look, like I said, you can go get this done on any map. This is just how I got it done. I know that there is another spot where a Leaper can spawn in too on this map, but it's usually during the night raid or an electromagnetic storm. This is just during a regular day raid, right? So it doesn't matter what raid you come into. Like I said, I make it as easy as possible. No map conditions or anything like that. You come over here to the reinforced reception. Should be 1 spawn over here. Just gotta watch out for the Rocketeer. And then you can go over here to the homestead that I showed you a little bit earlier. And yeah, just wash, rinse, repeat. Like I said, sometimes you get 2. Most of the time there's 1 Leaper unit in these, you know? And if somebody else is looting it, it's like, you know, which piece is a lucky piece. It's not always in the middle, you know? It's not always. So good luck with that. It took me quite some time to get this done, so you know, it's gonna take you a couple hours, my dude. Just saying, it is what it is. But after you finally finish getting all those pieces, then you finally are ready to finish off the page. So I showed you the easiest ones all the way to the ones that took the longest, you know? And that would be the Leaper Post unit. You're gonna need 10 of those bad boys, and after that, you're ready for the next page. And of course, I'll have this ready for you in the next one. But for right now, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So if you enjoyed this video, once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.